Hey guys, today we have some quick tips to make your Sony ZV-1 faster by supercharging your workflow and user experience with a bunch of time and effort-saving customizations. We are going to cover 4 methods that run from instantly changing almost all your settings through to making your most used features available with a single button press. And just before we start, you can find contents, timestamps, and relevant links down in the description. And if you enjoy this video, then like, subscribe, and let me know any questions or thoughts in the comments. Thank you. First, we are going to cover memory recall. Now, unlike Total Recall, this is not an awesome Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or an offensively bad remake. Instead, it's a super handy feature which allows us to change almost all of our ZV-1 settings instantly. First, we need to select all the settings that we want to save, so set up your photo, video, and other options as you would like. Then head to Menu 1, Tab 4, Memory Recall. You'll see across the top 3 profiles numbered 1 to 3. These get saved on the camera itself. And a further 4 profiles numbered M1 to M4. These ones get saved on the currently inserted SD card. You can also see when you scroll down that pretty much every conceivable setting is saved when you register a memory recall profile. So how do you register one? It's as easy as selecting the number where you want to save your current settings, anywhere between 1 and M4, using left and right to choose between them, and then pressing enter. You'll see registered pop up as a confirmation. Once you've registered at least one profile, you can easily switch between your saved profiles by using the mode button on top of the ZV-1, then choosing memory recall and navigating to whichever profile you want to use right now. I have a few simple profiles set up to quickly switch between 4K 24 frames per second cinematic shots, 120 frames per second slow motion, and time-lapse photography, but you can have anything that you like, whether that's different picture profiles, focus modes, or anything else. That is a bigger time saver than not showering every day, and with fewer drawbacks. So, memory recall is great for big global changes and quickly switching between profiles for different situations, but what if we want more control over specific detailed features? That brings us to custom menus. Here you can map your most used specific features all to your own custom menu, so you can navigate that streamlined one instead of the built-in menu, which is more clunky than my explanations when wine testing. Seems to be a liquid, contains alcohol, urine colored, but not urine. Go to menu 6 and you'll find options to add, sort, and delete items. We can populate our custom menu by adding items. While the complete menus of the ZV-1 give you around 150 discrete options across all the menus, we can find the majority, around 130 of these, available to add to our custom menu. The sort and delete options do exactly what you'd expect, while turning on display from my menu means that anytime you press the menu button, it will immediately show your custom menu for fast access. You're going to want to select your own most used options to populate your custom menu, but just for quick reference, I'll highlight a few of the ones that I have. File format and record setting allow for quick changes to resolution and frame rate, which is often helpful. Send to computer and send to smartphone are very handy for quick file transfers, while AF drive speed and AF tracking sensitivity can be handy to control shot by shot when shooting cinematic footage. Our remaining 2 areas aren't quite as comprehensive as what we've covered so far, but they are usable straight from the shooting screen rather than jumping into menus, which means they're great for quick, seamless use. So next, you can't spell function without fun. And apparently, that's less offensive than when I made the same observation about funerals. Plus, it's even more true for the function menu, our next customizable option. The function menu gives us 20 panels we can use for settings that can be changed straight from the shooting mode. To customize it, we go to Menu 2, Tab 8, Function Menu Set. From there, you can choose the shortcuts you want for each of those 20 panels and set different function menus for the photo and video modes. The list of settings here is noticeably smaller at around 35 total options, but they do tend to be the ones that are most useful to change while shooting. I find a few of the options particularly handy. Whether quickly changing audio levels for different microphones or environments, switching white balance, or switching stabilization modes, the quick access of the function menu remains super helpful. Last but not least, we have custom button controls. And unlike the buttons on the flies of men's trousers, these buttons are actually helpful, although I don't recommend operating your ZV-1 buttons at a public urinal. We only have 5 customizable buttons, but we can choose what we assign to them from around 50 options. We set them up from Menu 2, Tab 8, Custom Key. You can set distinct custom buttons for photo, video, and playback modes as represented by the different menu icons. The process is the same, so here we will focus on the video ones. Select a custom button and press Enter, then navigate to the setting you want to link to this button and press Enter to assign it. Repeat this for each custom button that you want to set, much in the same way we've set up our other custom options. Once that's done, we simply press the custom buttons from the shooting screen to access or toggle each setting that we've assigned. My personal tips here are to have a toggle for auto to manual focus, which I use all the time, along with a button to set manual focus. I also get a lot of use from quick access to the ND filter. And speaking of ND, that brings us to the END of the video. I will see myself out. Massive thank you for watching, especially making it all the way to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, then like, subscribe, and let me know any questions or thoughts down in the comments. But most importantly, until next time, take it easy. Okay, let's actually try this wine. I don't remember when I opened it. Not sure if that will be good or bad. Bad. It was bad. Yeah.